For centuries, Bukhara has stood as one of the great centers of civilization along the Silk Road. Renowned for its architectural masterpieces, rich spiritual heritage, and vibrant traditions, the city remains a symbol of Uzbekistan's historical legacy. Today, Bukhara is also emerging as an important destination for investment, industry, innovation, and international cooperation. On June 5th and 6th, more than 30 heads of diplomatic missions and representatives of international organizations accredited to Uzbekistan visited Bukhara region to explore both its cultural heritage and its growing economic potential. There is a well-known saying, if Samarkand is the beauty and adornment of the earth, then Bukhara is the strength and pillar of Islam. Today, members of the diplomatic corps are witnessing this historical truth firsthand as they explore the city's world-renowned cultural and architectural heritage. Through visits to Bukhara's historic landmarks, guests are gaining a deeper understanding of the city's unique contribution to world civilization, intercultural dialogue, and cultural diplomacy. The experience serves as yet another reminder of Bukhara's enduring significance as one of the great centers of history, learning, and spiritual heritage. The cultural program introduced guests to some of Bukhara's most iconic landmarks, reflecting centuries of scholarship, trade, and cultural exchange.
The European Union has had, during the course of the years, a number of different projects that have involved Bukhara, whether it has been on agriculture, whether it has been also on with civil society development, and I'm sure that we will have more projects in the future, because Bukhara is a important center here in Uzbekistan, and for that reason, for us, it is important to maintain these relationships and to develop these relationships. And I can remember when we had the summit of EU and Central Asia, then we had President Costa visiting Bukhara, and he also was very impressed with the city and came away with the best possible feelings.
The delegation then continued its visit to the Ustad Avron Traditional Miniature and Calligraphy Center, where centuries-old artistic traditions continue to be preserved and passed on to new generations. At the moment, we are at our second destination, the Ustad Avron Traditional Miniature and Calligraphy Center. As you can see, the center is home to a remarkable collection of artistic works that reflect Uzbekistan's rich cultural heritage. One of the unique features of this center is that the entire creative process takes place here, from the production of handmade paper to the creation of finished miniature masterpieces. The paper itself is produced on site using traditional methods and various natural materials, including silk, which remains one of the most valued materials in the craft.
It is my first time in Bukhara and I'm really excited. I was looking forward to visiting this fantastic city, the centuries-old city, and our little journey has just begun. I am amazed at the wealth of your culture, which stretches way back in time. We are right now touring in a fantastic complex where we learn how since centuries ago Bukhara people were making silk paper out of mulberry trees, and not only, and after that creating fantastic pieces of art which are still being created. Once again, I'm so thrilled to discover every single day the wealth and the richness of your fantastic culture and art history.
The first day concluded with a deeper appreciation of Bukhara's cultural wealth and its role in promoting intercultural understanding and people-to-people connections. While Bukhara's rich history remains one of its defining strengths, the primary focus of the visit was the region's growing economic potential and opportunities for international partnership. As part of this two-day visit, guests are being introduced to the region's investment, export, and tourism potential, as well as the opportunities available for international cooperation. At this moment, participants are taking part in a roundtable discussion dedicated to these themes, where regional officials, diplomats, and international partners are exchanging views on future areas of collaboration and development. The central event of the second day was a high-level roundtable discussion titled Bukhara's Region's Investment, Export, and Tourism Potential, hosted by the Governor of Bukhara Region, Botar Zaripov. Participants were presented with major regional development initiatives, investment opportunities, and projects aimed at strengthening economic growth and international cooperation.
I believe that Bukhara has a lot of potential and opportunities to be one of the most important destinations in the Islamic world. Many people from the UAE, they are really excited to come to visit Bukhara, especially that Bukhara, it has a lot of destinations that's really interesting and it's really rich. I think the infrastructure and it's really developed. I believe that the work here and the projects here will continue and it will be really in the future better and better.
What I propose here is that Uzbekistan has a lot to learn, and we extend a hand, an arm of cooperation because Uzbekistan is rapidly growing as well. Uzbekistan is showing big numbers, showing a strong government commitment to develop the tourism sector, and of course has all the essential, let's say, rich multicultural, multi-religious, multi-ethnic environment are good ingredients, to say, for a successful future in the field of tourism. What we can do together is that you can gain, you can certainly benefit from our vast know-how with a special focus on training and programs of know-how transfer in specific sectors of tourism. And I do believe that training and expertise providing from Greece to Uzbekistan, there are two very promising and successful in the future sectors.
We, as Nordic Corridor for Uzbekistan and also for Bukhara, we are interested that you do it more, that you do on the quality needed for Europe, for standards, for everything. We are interested that you use our corridor. We have ports, we have railways, we have trucks. We are good in that, we know how to do it. Together with perfect Uzbekistan's connectivity and network with Asia, with Caucasus countries, and in connection with Riga, where we have perfect connectivity with Europe, we can make a really good hub.
The delegation also visited a number of industrial enterprises, educational institutions, and investment projects. Guests were introduced to modern manufacturing facilities, agricultural initiatives, technological projects, and workforce development programs designed to support sustainable growth and attract foreign investment.
I first came to Uzbekistan around 15 years ago as Poland's ambassador to Uzbekistan. During that period, I had the opportunity to visit Bukhara several times. However, when I returned nearly a decade later, I was truly impressed by what I saw. To be honest, it is difficult to put the scale of these changes into words. Bukhara is one of my favorite cities in Uzbekistan. What we have seen here today is a vivid example of modern industrial development, the establishment of such production facilities, and the manufacturing of high value-added products within a relatively short period of time is truly impressive. I have also recently visited other regions of the country and observed the same dynamic pace of development almost everywhere. In this regard, I would like to congratulate Uzbekistan and all those who are contributing to these achievements. There is significant potential to further expand cooperation between Poland and Uzbekistan, particularly in the fields of agriculture, technology, and the textile industry.
The visit provided an important platform for dialogue, the exchange of ideas, and the exploration of new opportunities for cooperation in areas ranging from investment and industry to tourism, education, and cultural exchange. As Bukhara continues to combine its rich heritage with modern development, the region is increasingly positioning itself as a destination for international partnership and a long-term growth.